Hello, this is Tommy James with Tree of Life Ministries. As part of our continuing series on Heart Talk, we're going to offer a list of resources that we use that have been developed through the last 30 or 40 years and that we depend on regularly. So let's get started. The first resource we'd like for you to know, back up just a second. Resources for healing and transformation of the inner man. When we say the inner man in line with the scriptures, we're talking about the spiritual man, the one new man. And our ministry is designed to assist the believer in being transformed from the old nature to the new nature. And a lot of healing has to take place usually before the actual transformation can take place. Many things block us in this transformation process, and our ministry wants to help those who we can to deal with hurts and wounds and contrary ideas about spirituality, Christian spirituality. And so that's what the whole ministry of Heart Talk is about. Establishing the link with our own heart, our own inner being, so that we can be harmonized and reduce the conflicts, eliminate the conflicts that frequently exist between the inner man and the outer man. As we develop this series, these ideas will become more clear, I hope. This is just an introductory session to show you the resources that we use most often. The first here is eSword, a product that's been out, I guess, somewhere between 10 and 15 years. You can download a free copy of this Bible program at e-sword.net. And let me pause here and pull up a full screen page from that program. Here we have a full page illustration of the eSword electronic Bible that we use. I use this every day. And across the top here, you can see various translations that are available. Some of these are premium, meaning that you have to pay a price for them. For example, the NIV is at some minimal extra charge. I primarily use the King James Version Plus, which means that it has the Strong's numbers for Hebrew and Greek associated with each word of the Bible. This allows us to better define what the scriptures are actually saying. For example, here's the Hebrew 120 number word, and you can see the Hebrew letters, the Adam pronunciation, and then definition of what that means with more clarity. eSword is very, very handy, easy to use, lots of flexibility, and we highly recommend it as an electronic Bible. Next, we have Restoring the Foundations. This is a ministry organization now based in the Nashville, Tennessee area. They offer very well-trained couples, a pair of ministers to work with individuals and with married couples. They focus on particular difficult issues in people's lives, anger issues, depression, fears of all kinds. And they also offer a whole life ministry, which takes 12 to 15 hours per individual and covers all the previous generations and things that have accrued in a person's family life, as well as their personal issues. Pat and I spent 7 or 8 years with this ministry in full-time work, and very, very gratifying for us, and we saw God work many miracles in people's lives. Whenever there's a significant change in a person's life, you've got to give God the credit because we can't make it happen by ourselves. So next, we'll move to the Word of Righteousness. Dr. Robert Thompson at San Diego offers a daily by email Bible lesson. He's an ex-Marine going back a long time, and so he will polish your brass for you. Spiritual cowards need not apply. This is no nonsense. Let's get real about what it means to be transformed, what it means to have the character of Jesus molded into our lives so that we can be a holy people and pleasing to God. It's our purpose, moving on to faster emotional freedom technique. It's our purpose to bring healing and transformation, body, soul, and spirit. And Robert Smith at Faster EFT, he's got, I think, 40,000 subscriptions on YouTube and 13 or 1400 videos that explain the ministry that he's developed. He operates from a secular point of view, although he has a Christian background, and he's able to actually reach more people than perhaps in a strictly Christian setting. We like the tapping techniques of Robert Smith because it brings results and works with the physical body overview and all of the marvelous spiritual and energetic components within the human being. And lastly, we list here our ministry. We've been in Christian ministry since about 1980. And Tree of Life Ministries, free articles. And in particular, I'd like to call your attention to two books that are free, downloadable in PDF format. And the first is Be Reconciled. This is an extended Bible study on God's expectation for each of us when we have a broken relationship. It's line upon line, and here a little, there a little, and God gives us very clear direction that He wants us to be reconciled wherever there's difficulty as best we can. So that's a free downloadable book. And then the name of this series of teaching, Heart Talk. And Heart Talk is a comprehensive methodology for an art, and it takes artistic application, cooperating with the Holy Spirit to be healed in our inner man, in our spiritual heart, not just in our physical body. We've seen marvelous results in working Heart Talk with individuals, and hope in the future that we can be a benefit to you as well.